Hey everyone, it's been about 3 weeks since I have been able to film or anything. I have been in the hospital for 2 weeks. I had pneumonia and I had fluid on my heart. They had to stick a needle in my back and into my lung to drain fluid so they could check to see if there was any bacteria. They did that twice and I would not let them do it a third time. They wanted to, but I said no because it was way too painful. They pretty much had me doped up the whole time. I had my phone, but I was in no shape to even use it because I was just a vegetable, really. This kind of came suddenly. I think in one of my videos I mentioned that I had a fever that kept coming and going. And then after that, I had pain in my chest. And that's when I decided to go to the hospital. They took me in. They sent me for a ton of tests. I mean, like MRI, CT, echocardiogram, you name it, they did it. And they took my blood twice a day. It was hell on earth, to be honest with you. And I don't usually say that, but it was. And I decided to come home after a week and a bit. And I landed myself back in the hospital by ambulance because I relapsed. That was my fault. I hate hospitals. You have no idea. I hate them. In Canada, we have universal health care, which is a joke. I had to go to the washroom, and I could not walk, and I pushed my little call bell. They didn't come for 45 minutes. My lady next to me, it was a 2-person room. She was crying because she soiled her bed because nobody would come. And the nurses have healthcare aides to help them with that kind of stuff. And they didn't come. I had to scream because I was closest to the door. And I had to scream, hey, come check on my roommate here because she's crying and she was embarrassed, but they didn't come for 45 minutes. She couldn't hold it anymore. Like, what is that? Like, why would they do that? Like, I'm sure that that does not happen in the States. And I told Mike, I told everybody, I said, if I ever get sick, I don't care. Spend the money, take me down into the States, and we'll deal with it there because I know I'll get better health care than we have here because it's a joke. It's a pure joke. So they left me in one position for over 36 hours. So that means I was not moving at all. 36 hours, no movement. I lost all feeling in my legs. I couldn't walk. They had this machine that I can't remember what it's called, but it's sit to stand. So you're sitting and you have all these belts around you and it lifts you up and puts you on the commode, drives you to the bathroom, and then they push you back and put you back on this machine. I had no feeling in my legs. I'd stand and it was jello. So now I'm suffering because I have to walk with a walker, and the pain from my tailbone to my knees is so great. It's dull, throbbing pain that is pretty much unbearable. I don't wish this upon anyone. I don't know how this happened. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Well, one thing for sure is I'm stopping the Humira that I take for arthritis because that suppresses the immune system and I don't need that. But it's been horrible. I want to thank everybody for their well wishes and just, I'm on the mend, but it's a long, long road. And it's so frustrating. I can't begin to tell you how horrible an experience this was and still is. I'm glad to be home, but I'm just hoping that my legs start getting better so the pain can subside, because that is what's keeping me basically bedridden. Because, I mean, I'm walking around with the walker, yeah, that's fine and dandy, but laying here in pain is like, it's just like the worst throbbing pain that you cannot get no relief from, and it's so frustrating because I try and lie in certain positions to try and get relief, and I can't. There's no relief. So I'm hoping that gets better, but that's their fault for not moving me. Like, they sit there and drug me up and leave me in one position for 36 hours, and physiotherapy comes and says, "Oh, you've never had this before." No, I haven't had this before, because the hospital's the one that kept me in the position for so long. I mean, I talked to my kitty cat. She's a nurse, and she agreed. You leave someone in a position for that long, they're not going to have any movement. I lost muscle mass because of that. Frustrating, just frustrating. But I wanted to hop on here and just say, hey, I'm okay, I'm home. And yeah, thank you everyone for all your well wishes, and I'm amazed at how many subscribers I have. Wow. I gotta do some giveaways when I'm better. I love you all. Thank you so much for all your thoughts and prayers. I couldn't do this without you guys. I will hop on here when I'm starting to feel better. I just wanted to give you a heads up from me. I love you all. God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.